Hey everybody, Matt Johnston here, and I wanted to take a moment here to introduce what is going to be a new series of videos that we're going to be posting to pretty regularly, maybe not every week, but with some regularity, and we're going to call it Contracts in the Wild. A lot of the small businesses that we represent are faced with a variety of contracts and contract provisions. They don't necessarily understand what's going on, and quite frankly, members of my profession aren't the greatest at avoiding what is called the curse of knowledge, which is the assumption that other people who are reading the work that we're putting out have the same level of knowledge and experience that we do. So, lawyers often draft contracts with an awful lot of legalese in them, and we're going to do some work to try and demystify that. We're going to be looking at a variety of different contracts as you may see them in the wild. Some of the language that we're going to look at is things that I have written. Some of it is also going to be contracts that I am working on for various clients. We're going to black out various names and things like that in order to protect the innocent or the guilty, depending upon how I decide what that contract looks like. So, the purpose of seeing these contracts as you are likely to see them is so that you can have some knowledge, be forewarned, and be armed with some basic information about how contracts are put together and what various provisions mean. As we go along, you're also going to see some of the things that absolutely drive me insane, and you'll also see some of the things that we do in order to make contract language a little bit clearer. One of the things that we have often talked about is that contracts are relationship documents at their core, which means that the contracts themselves are about a relationship between the parties. And we have to be sure that the parties understand what's going on between them, what their rights and responsibilities are under the contract. And that's often very difficult to do when you don't even understand what the thing says. So that's why we're going to be doing this series of videos. So we're going to put together a playlist on the YouTube channel. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, please do so. You can click the little button down below. You can always schedule a consultation with us, and I will put the link to our scheduling software in the show notes below. One of the things that I hope people get out of this is the understanding that contracts don't have to be painful. They don't have to be massively long. They don't have to be a situation that is rife with uncertainty and stress. But I do understand that sometimes seeing the contracts does make people a little bit nervous. So here we go. So in the meantime, I hope everybody continues to subscribe to the channel, share this information, and yeah, go out and watch some live soccer. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.